What's funny is I feel like Ohio State and Tennessee are very similar. You know what I mean? Like, not quite, I think, but hey, excellent quarterbacks, excellent wide receivers, an offensive line that does a pretty good job with what they're asked to do. I think that Tennessee and Ohio State almost identical in a lot of ways. Aggressive defense that wants to, try to dictate their own terms. Skill-wise, personnel-wise, I think Ohio State's personnel on defense maybe a little bit better. But I do think that the system for Tennessee might make their individual players look and play better than they actually are. So I think the back end for Tennessee has a lot of issues, for sure. I mean, that was fairly obvious on Saturday afternoon with Bryce Young going to the tune of 450, right? I mean, they have some issues in the back end, but I do think that they can create some problems for some folks. And if if Ohio State played against Bama, for instance, would they succumb to that passing attack as well? That I think is, well, I don't know. I mean, they're averaging 16, 15, 17, so 16, right, on the last two big games on the road. If you don't want to, people are kind of selectively forgetting about the Arkansas performance. That was a good one. But either way, long story short, I think the teams are really close. I think Michigan and Georgia are comparable. No, I really do. Like, I think J.J. McCarthy is a good athlete, really solid with his legs. I think Stetson Bennett, very, very underrated, very underappreciated, athletic with his legs, keeps drives alive with his legs. I think Michigan's run game's more potent. I think Georgia's offense maybe the tiniest bit more diverse with the type of weapons that they have, even though I don't know if they have a true, crazy, explosive playmaker beyond Brock Bowers, who, of course, is, maybe as good as anybody in the country as far as being a weapon for whatever offense he wants to play in. So I think it's a great question. I think it's extremely comparable. I would lean slightly towards Georgia and Tennessee because I think Georgia is still better than Michigan at this point. And I think Tennessee, because I've seen Tennessee against quality competition, I have not yet seen Ohio State against quality competition.